Shalom, brothers and sisters. I hope you all doing well. Let's continue with the book of Joshua, chapter 15. But before I continue with the lesson, I would like to give all glory and honor to the God of Israel and his beloved Son Christ the Messiah. Now, today I'm going to read chapter 15 of the book of Joshua, and is in this chapter the Most High are going to tell us about the inheritance, how the Most High have divided the the inheritance of Judah according to their families, and as well the inheritance of Caleb, okay, and his families, okay. Now let's start with the lesson, and make sure that you have your Bible so that you can read along, because I'm going to read many of these the name of these village that they have conquered, and for me they are very difficult to pronounce. So it's better that you have your Bible so that you can read along. Okay. So chapter 15, verse 1. This then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom, the wilderness of Sin. Southward was the uttermost part of the south coast. And in the future, once I understand how I can add things, I'm going to add the map so when you listen to it, you can see the map, okay? And the map will show you about all these, about the land of Judah. So all these village that I'm going to read, you're going to be able to see in the map, on the map, okay. But I don't know when, but once I have it, I'm going to add it to this lesson, okay. And one more thing, okay. It says, I'm going to read in the very beginning. It says, this then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families. And that's how even when you go and read back, you will see that Moses, he divided the land. So he divided, those land before the Jordan. He divided to the tribe of Gad, Reuben, and the half tribe of Manasseh. He divided those land for those tribes according to their families. And that's how the Most High going to divide the land for the Israelite. He going to divide it for all these 12 tribes of Israel. He going to divide the land for them according to their families. And the same families that you're reading here are the same one in the book of Revelations. But there, it didn't say families, but they say kindreds, okay? Because one thing we must understand is that the 12 tribe of Israel are 12 families, okay? And all these 12 families are divided by their own families. That's why, once again, when you go to the book of Revelation, you will read kindreds, that the nation they came out of all these countries, out of kindreds, because the 12 tribe of Israel, we come out of 12 families, and all these 12 families are divided by their own families, okay? These other nations, they can lean on to us, but those people in the book of Revelation chapter 7, they are the 12 tribe of Israel, okay? They are the 12 tribe of Israel. These other nation, I don't doubt that they was among our people, but once again, it's about the bride. Israel is the bride of Christ, okay? And these other nations, they are the bridesmaids. And what does a bridesmaid do for the bride? They serve her. When a bride going to marry, these bridesmaids, they make sure that everything, that the brides have the perfect dress, the perfect shoes, that her hair has done, and that's everything have done on her way. So these bridesmaids, they're serving the brides. And the same thing, these other nations among us, they're going to serve the brides. And Israel is the bride. These other nations are the bridesmaids, okay? So it's not about them, but it's about the bride that's going to marry. Okay, I hope that's clear. So these are the same one in the book of Revelation, chapter 7, but they call them kindreds there. Okay. Verse 2. And their south border was from the shore of the South Sea, from the bay, and looked southward. And it went out to the south side, to Maher la-Akrabim, Mahala-Akrabim, and passed along to Zin, and extended up on the south side onto Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Karka. From thence it passed toward Asmon, and went out onto the river of Egypt, and the goings out of the coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast, and the east border was the South Sea, even unto the end of Jordan, and their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan, and the border went up to Beth-hoglah, and passed along by the north of Beth-arah, and the border went up to the stone of the Bohan, the son of Reuben, and the border went up to toward Debir, from the valley of Ashur, and so northward, looking toward Gilgal. That is before the going up to Adumim, which is on the south side of the river, and the border passed toward the waters of En-shemesh, and the goings out thereof were at En-rogel, and the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom, unto the south side of the Jebusite. The same is Jerusalem, and the border went up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom, westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the mountain, unto the fountain of the water of Nephtoah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephron. And the border was drawn to Baalah, which is Kiriath-jearim, and the border compassed from Baalah westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along unto the side of mountain Jearim, which is Chesalon on the north side, and went down to Beth-shemesh, and passed on to Timnah. And the border went out unto the side of Ekron, northward, and the border was drawn to Shikron, and passed along to Mount Baalah, and went out unto Jabneel. And the goings out of the border were at the sea. And the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah, round about according to their families. And on the map, you will see that Judah has their land was they had a very large land. Their land was, I believe it was the most large one of all of those other tribes. And I believe that, because in the future, Judah going to be like the leader, and like Jerusalem is like the capital city, and we know, just like those of us who live among the enemy, in the land of among those of us who live among the heathen, we know that the capital city is the most popular city. Everyone live like in the capital city. So that's what I believe. Okay, the Most High know in the future, Judah going to be like the capital city. They're going to be the leader, and most of these other tribes, they will live among their brother, or many people will go, to their city. This is why I believe. Okay, this is why I believe. But their city was very large. Okay, so in verse 13, and unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave a part among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And this is the one that I have read in chapter 14. Okay, how the Most High blessed him because he did endure till the end. Okay, so that was his blessing. Okay, from the Most High. 14. And Caleb drove thence the three sons of Anak, Sheshai and Ahiman, and Talmai, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kiriath Shapher. And Caleb said, He that smite Kiriath Shapher and take it, to him will I give Akshan my daughter to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Akshan his daughter to wife. Now let's go. And I love this. I love this story to read. Okay, how, when he came with this request, like if someone take this land, I'm going to give you my daughter. And it's beautiful to read how, this brother, he came like, I'm going to take these people down so that I can marry to your daughter. It's a beautiful thing to read. Okay, but let's go first to the book of Numbers, because it says he took the people down, and then and it's, let me read it one more time. It says, and Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him to Asha his daughter to wife. So after he took it, the husband took it, he gave it to the daughter of Caleb. Okay, so they were cousins. Okay, because it said Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb. Okay, let's go to the book of Numbers, chapter 36, verse 5 through 12. Okay, and it says, and Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of the Lord, saying, the tribe of the son of Joseph had said well, this is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of that family shall they marry, just like Othniel married to his uncle daughter, because they are of the same tribe. Okay, so shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe, for every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers, just like the daughter. Okay, and every daughter that possessed an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribe of her father. Just like there, okay? That the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers, okay? Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe, but every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. The Most High, he is not a God of confusion. He liked his thing. He liked things to be done on his way. Okay, even the 12 tribe of Israel. The Most High want them to marry to their own people, so that the inheritance the rich stay in that family. Okay, it all go from tribe to tribe. Okay, and because special about the land, because those things are rich. Okay, those things are the richest back then till this day. Land is the most important thing. And okay, where was I? Shall keep himself. Okay, I think I already read verse 9, 10. Even as the Lord commanded Moses, so he did the daughters of Zelophehad. And let's jump to 12. And they were married into the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father. These are the commandments and the judgment which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. And this is how it's supposed to go. But like here in Babylon, the way how they have instructed the Israelites to live, they have brain brain brainwash us by social media and keep telling us that when you are a rich black woman, don't marry to a black man. If you are a rich black man, don't marry with a black woman, but marry with a non-black man or a non-black woman, because these people, they understand this thing. Once you married with a non-black woman or that non-black man, once you marry unto them, your rich, it will go straight to them. That's why when you go to the black community, okay, you go to the black community, you see we still poor. While you have all these athletes, they are rich, they have all these millions of dollars. Because they have these millions of dollars, but their people still live in impoverished. Okay? The reason why is because their riches go to the other nations, because most of them marry with non-black women or non-black men, so their riches go to these other nations. It's still there, but your riches is supposed to remain in the family. I hope it's clear what I'm trying to explain. Okay. Like, for example, here in the Netherlands, most of these sisters who are singers or writer or actress, all of them, they marry with heathen men, with the white man. And once they divorce them, all that money go to the heathen man. And these heathen men, they will take these children. And these women have to pay child support. And I mean, most of their money will go to the heathen. And the same thing when these athletes here, they divorce with this white woman, they will take like more than 60% of his money, and this woman will make sure that she take that she get the custody of these children, so that the husband can still pay her. The husband going to have to pay her for child support. And even there are many things here that the husbands have to still pay this white woman, and the same thing like the white man. You see, but if we was married among our own people, these riches will stay in the family, and you will see a difference among the black families. Okay, but we know, in the future, all these things will come back. Okay, the Most High going to set everything straight. He's going to set the record straight. Okay, so I hope that one was clear, and but let's go and read a little bit about Othniel. Okay, about Othniel as well, and let's go to the book of Judges. Chapter 3. So let's go and read a little bit about Othniel, the husband of the daughter of Caleb. Okay, let's go to the book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 9 through 12. Okay, and when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel, who delivered them, even Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel, and went out to war. And the Lord delivered Shun, Shan, Rish, Taim, king of Mesopotamia, into his hand. And his hand prevailed against Shun, Shan, Rish, Taim, and the land had rest 40 years, and Othniel the son of Kenaz died. So The Most High used him to deliver the Israelites out of the hand of the enemy. And after he did he did the will of the Most High, no, he died. Okay, that was his call. Okay, now we have read a little bit about Othniel, and let's go back to the book of Joshua, chapter 15. I did stop at verse 17, and verse 18. And it came to pass, and it came to pass as she came unto him, she moved him to ask of her father a field, and she light of her ass. And Caleb said unto her, What wast thou? So this daughter, okay, once Caleb give them this land, this daughter, she was a wise daughter, okay, she was a wise woman, okay, she was a wise woman. So she asked, and it came to pass, and she came unto him, that she moved him to ask her father. So she talked to her husband to talk to my father, okay, tell him this. And the father asked him, her own father asked her, like, what is wrong? Just tell me what's wrong, okay? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also spring waters. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. So she was a very wise woman. Okay, she saw that the land that the father gave her, it wasn't like good enough to plant, because a good land is a good land is rich, because that's how our ancestors, that's how they live. They was, if you had a good land back then, you was a rich man, because your things going to multiply. Okay, so she know it, and she said, give me a better land. She was thinking in the future. She was thinking she was focused on the future. If I have this better land, I can plan, and me, my husband, and we can take care of our children, and we can, this land, we can leave this land to our children, and so on and so on. She was a wise woman, and that's how, and the reason why she was so wise is because her father raise her up in the word of the Most High, because the scripture says it is the word of the Most High who will make you become a wise person. It is the word of the Most High who will make our daughters become a wise woman, a wise daughter. Think wise, because because her husband don't even think about it, but she have filled her husband, because they are like one. Okay, so that's why it's very important to raise your daughter in the word of the Most High. So the Most High will make the word will make her wise. She will think. She will be very. She going to have a greatly wisdom. Okay, now in Babylon, many of the black women, they teach their daughter, to focus on material things, like shoes and designer clothes and jewels, all those things, and weaves and cars. They don't think about the future. They think about all those things. You see, those things, those things cannot provide for you in the future. Okay, many of our sisters, they selling their skins for those things. But if their mothers, or if our family or our ancestors, if they taught us the scriptures, many of these sisters, they will think different. They will focus in the future. Okay, not on all these physical things, but like things like about lands, or about the future of her and her husband. Okay, I teach my daughter not to focus on those physical things, but to focus on the future. If my daughter going to marry in the future, I'm teaching her. No, before you get married with a man, don't focus on from the outside, but trying to see through that spirit. Okay, of course, you must make sure that he can take care of you and your children. He have a place to stay. All these things I'm teaching her, but most part, she reading the Bible, and if your child reading the Bible, it is the scriptures who going to raise her up. It is the scriptures who going to make her become a wise child. So let us teach our daughter to become a wise child, to become a wise woman, not a foolish woman, a wise woman who thinks about the future of her children and her husband. Not only focus on the right now, but focus as well on the future, okay? Not only chasing the bag, but chasing a righteous future, okay? I hope that is clear. I hope that's clear. So she was a wise sister, a very wise sister, okay? Verse 20. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families, and the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah, toward the coast of Edom, southward where, here are the names. Edom southward were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kinna, and Dimona, and Ada, and Kadesh, and Hazor, and Nan, Zip, and Telem, and Bealot, and Hazor, Hadattah, and Keriot, and Hezron, which is Hazor, Amam, and Shema, and Mohlaba, and Hazar, Gada, and Heshmon, and Beth Palet, and Hazur Shual, and Bathsheba, and Bishjotcha, Baala, and Aim, and Azem, and El-Tolat, and Shesil, and Horma, and Ziklag, and Madman, and Sansana, and Lebaat, and Shilhim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All the cities are 29 with their village. And in the valley, Eshtaol, and Zoreah, and Ashna, and Zanoah, and En-Ganim, Tapua, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Abdullam, Soko, and Ezekah, and Sharaim, and Ab-Itaim, and Kedara, and Gederotaim, 14 cities with their village. Zainam, and Hadashat, and Migdal-Gad, and Dilian, and Mizpeh, and Joktail, Lachish, and Boscat, and Eglon, and Kabon, and Laman, and Kidlish, and Gederot, Betzagon, and Naima, and Makeda, 16 cities with their village. Libnah, and Ether, and Akshan, and Jephthah, and Ashna, and Nezib, and Keala, and Achzib, and Mareshah, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gazom with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea, and the border thereof, and in the mountains Shamir, and Jattir, and Soko, and Zana, and Kiryat Sana, which is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemo, and Anim, and Goshen, and Holon, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, and Duma, and Ayan, and Chamnum, and Bet Tapua, and Aphekah, and Humta, and Kiryat Arba, which is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokdeam, and Zenoah. Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Hal, Bethzur, and Gedor, and Maharat, and Beth Onot, and Iltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kiryat Baal, which is Kiryat Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Araba, Midin, and Sekaba, and Nibshan, and the cities of Saul, and Egidi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Israel, with the children of Judah, at Jerusalem unto this day. Okay, and like the among of all these villages were 112, so 112 villages. So cities. So the city of Judah, according to the map, it was a very large city, and just like I said, I believe because Judah was like the head leader, and Jerusalem was Jerusalem, the capital city was in Judah. So I'm sure just like some Israelite, maybe they choose to live among the children of Judah as a stranger, so that's what I believe. That's why there was a very large city, and of course, the Most High multiply them as well. So Israelite, I know I have butchered all these names, but I hope that you had your Bible with you and you read along. Read along, okay, with me. And as I said, I'm going to add a map in the future. So, well, I'm going to add that map so you can see, you can see all these villages, and all. You can see the city of the tribe of Judah. Okay. So Israelite, this was the lesson of today, and I hope you have learned something out of this lesson. Shalom.